with another video. Today we are playing Udyr in the jungle versus, let's see, I have not even checked, Tryndamere jungle. Okay, a very unorthodox team comp we got here, but I'm going to be teaching you guys how to path in the jungle, how to farm up properly, and which lanes to gank. That's something that really matters. So keep in mind that this is my first game ever since restarting my whole computer. Pretty much I ended up resetting. Wow, this is doing a lot of damage. I did some work when it came to my hard drive. Pretty much it was an issue that was causing me to lag in game. If you guys don't remember me saying it on the channel, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. But the thing, what it would happen is, like, my cursor would just lag all over the screen. I wouldn't be able to move it like this. It just stutter in place. So I fixed that. I'm just gonna get used to it. Pretty much, yeah, I'm gonna be going for a higher rank than what I was previously, because I actually got the platinum by lagging very hard somehow. And people would always wonder, like, how I get the platinum, or how to do this, how to do that, and I'm gonna show you. Simply enough, you want to focus on yourself and focus on farming. That's the basic part. But if you want to make it complicated, or you want to get a little bit more in depth to it, what goes on in my head is that I got to snowball at least a lane or two, ideally just 1 or 2 lanes. And when I do that, farm up as much as possible, play the game pretty safe, focus objectives over everything else, and eventually I'll scale up to the point where nobody can deal with me, and I'll be split pushing around like 14-15 minutes in the game. Let's see if I can help her here. I should be able to. That is a big lag spike I got going on, to be honest. I can probably like do something here. This is the early game champ. And this is quite an early game champ. I'm not gonna press my luck though. I'm not gonna press it. Don't come over here. I got first blood. No. Nah, Tryndamere got first blood. Not even worried about that. I wasted my flash in a way. I'm not too sure if Tryndamere flash. But yeah, I really didn't want to do that. Ideally, you don't want to waste flash, or at least I don't. I'd rather not. But the thing is that in a scenario like that, pretty much every single game is different. It's a way to just commentate over every single game, but every scenario is different. Like if you guys were to go into game and then you'd ask, like, how do I win this one, or how do I win that one, then I can't necessarily tell you unless I see what's going on. So they're struggling. Apparently they're struggling. I believe that if I were to either gank mid, yeah, if I gank mid or bot, those are the most likely lanes that I could get ahead. Those are more of my win conditions. The reason being is because Orianna will infinitely scale. She's going against Nass's mid lane too. Tryndamere is like kind of questionable, and Vayne is top. So it could be a situation where I gank top and then be fine, but that's kind of risky. It's sort of a waste of time because she's gonna scale anyways, in my opinion. So the ideal thing I'm gonna do here, since I still have my double buffs and not really, I don't have flash, I could either gank bot or just get this dragon. This is the safer play right here. It'll help for sure. Bot lane is kind of fed. They have a BF sword, so I don't want to be there. It's unlucky if they come and get me here. So yeah, I'm pretty much, this is like my first game after getting coached, by the way, by a challenger jungler. So I don't want to even bother going bot when I know they got 2 kills and I know that they'll delete me. You know, like they'll easily peel me off, Taric stun and stuff like that. It's pretty obvious what's gonna happen, pretty much. So I mean, it's better for me to just do nothing here. Sometimes you could just do nothing, man, with Udyr, because he's a power farmer. Simple as that. Like, people don't realize this dude's playstyle. I got a kill for myself, which is ideally what I wanted to do. I ganked the lane, and so far, if people keep dying to it, Oh yeah, since I see Tryndamere up there, I'm not gonna go back. I'm gonna just see what's going on in this side of the jungle. You really don't want to go back much at all with Udyr. Like, probably that one back that I had earlier, just then, was the only back I wanna even do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to back at all anymore until like I get about a few thousand more gold. So yeah, if you have any questions about what you're supposed to do at this time of the game, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. Or if you like are wondering what's going on in any type of scenario in the game, like, just let me know, man. I can easily teach you about like the early game, because the early game is one of my best points, and I'm really good at it. Not to try and toot my own horn or anything like that. You should definitely back. I think Tryndamere is right there. I think Tryndamere is around here, because you just getting caught top. He might have he also could have backed, but I think he was farming Krugs and he's leaning towards mid side, try and kill Ori again because she doesn't have flash. Another reason why I pinged her to back. So what you want to do with Udyr is max Q first and then max E. Why do you want to max these abilities first and second? Because Udyr has shitty. I mean, I don't want to say it like that, but it's honestly he doesn't have good gap closing, and he struggles to get onto target. So you don't want to be maxing turtle when it only gives you like 30 points extra each level up. That's sort of a waste. I do think they should buff turtle stance on Udyr. However, I've been saying that since season 6. So now I'm gonna max bear stance to cover map quicker, to farm faster. I'm not gonna worry about bot right now until I get my flash up. And they're so low to the point where it's pointless for me to. Why did he stop it? Okay, yes. See, like I said, it's pointless to go down there. They handle it by themselves. This game is pretty much over because I ganked one lane, and the only lane I really could have ganked because of my win condition is mid. That's the best lane for me to gank, really, because of Orianna. She provides a lot for the team. Unlike bot lane, which is questionable since Ezreal is an early game champion. He couldn't struggle to follow up with ganks. Thresh is pretty much our only alibi there, and it's definitely just better off for me to farm the jungle and get stronger than Tryndamere, because he's pretty much going to snowball by power farming. But I'll try my best to stop him from doing that. I'll also see what I can do top and around this side of the jungle, because I feel like I'm a lot stronger than him right now. I don't know how much CS he has exactly, but I am working on finding out where he is. Top looks free too. You push that wave. Yeah, he pushed the wave. I can just go right now and dive this thing. This obnoxious pick top lane. That's such a bad such a bad champion to pick top lane. Do not play Vayne top under any circumstances ever. I cannot pronounce words apparently. Do not play Vayne top at all. Any circumstances. Whatever happens. Even if it's in normals. This is ranked. Alright, so they're diving the crap out of Ori. I sort of don't want to do this, but yeah, I sort of don't want to do this because of the wither and whatnot. So that's fine. I have a lot of gold. I should have just picked up Scuttle Crab. What I should have did there is just let Ori die. I started getting baited by my team, honestly. Not gonna even lie to you. I saw Ori getting wrecked. I went over there. I should have just picked up this free gold. 114. Why not, right? But instead, I missed just a tiny bit of CS on the tower. It's alright. It's not a big deal. But, you know, I think about the most that you can get. So what do you want to do now? Now you want to see if you can. I want to personally just go for Rift. But instead, I'm going to do a smarter play and just back. I feel like it's smarter for me to just back. Like I said, to get a couple thousand gold, as much as you possibly can, and get out of dodge. They have a lot of AD. Pretty much everybody on their team is AD. So I got Ninja Tabby, which is 100% the best boots to get on Udyr if you are able to. Obviously, they have a lot of auto attackers. It gives you a lot of damage blocked from the passive. So I hardly take any damage right now from auto attackers. So I'll definitely just go for Rift right here. It looks like Vayne warded it, but I don't know. She might have just warded her lane. We'll find out. I don't feel like wasting my pink ward on this. Honestly, I really don't. Oh, I'm sorry about not being in chat, by the way. Whoops. Oopsies. My bad, y'all. I mean, I have it open on my I can see what you said though. If anybody's in chat right now, I can see what you said. I have my stream tab open. So it looks like Rumble got dove. Be sure to follow my Twitch though. Link will be in the description. So what I'll do here is try and I can't hold the tower. They got the first turret because Rumble just kept dying. He just used his spin. So I'll go underneath the tower from this way. Actually no, I thought like Vayne would start trying to follow up and then like condemn me. Like if she would have kept running and waited for me to come, she could have condemned me. But you see how Tryndamere wanted to steal my Gromp there, but there was nothing for him to steal. And I had to smite that because I do not want Rumble to get that at all. I need all of the gold that I can use. You know, my teammates wants to stop me from carrying the game. That's what happens in Silver though. They start to get upset. And that's just something you want to avoid in most cases. Don't even worry about your teammates failing. This dude is really... Haha, he's screwed. That's double kill for me. I just so happen to see them making boosted decisions down their bot lane. Got a little lucky there with them not making the right decisions and me being in the right place at the right time. Just like here, I'll just flash on him again and kill him. 3 of them dead, and I got every single one of those kills. It's really simple. It really is. I wish Rumble would see what Vayne was doing or where she was going more, but it's fine. He was at a good place in the map just then. So, I mean, honestly, I don't think it's anybody's fault. I'm not blaming anybody because this is just a game that I can solo carry. And a lot of the times you do want to do that. Aim the solo carry. I'm not going to attempt to gank bot. They already see me. I do want to go back. I have the Rift Hero. I want to go and secure my blue. The item I want is Triforce for sure. I actually have exactly enough. I didn't even know I'd have exactly enough, but I got lucky. So, yeah. Alright, nobody said anything in chat. Cool. I would prefer somebody say something in chat. However, since I didn't miss anything, that is ideal. That's cool. I'm fine with that. Next, I just want to keep farming, pretty much. It's simple as that, man. It's like bread and butter, Udyr. You know, it's like, I want to see if I can counter jungle with that. I don't want to roam with Ori. I would prefer not to. But bot lane is doing good without me. Actually, this might be good. It might be a good idea to roam, depending on where Trend is. Man, why does she just hold her lane? No, I don't know. It actually, I'd rather not. Like I said, my first thought was rather not. And that's just how it is. Is this full AP Nasus? No, it's Spirit Visage Nasus. Spirit Visage Nasus is not doing anything to help him win the game. Straight up. I don't know why he's playing Nasus mid, but you know, that's what happens. Every now and then you get unorthodox teammates doing things that don't make sense, trying to counter you really hard. Like Vayne, Tryndamere, and Nasus to an extent can also be Tryndamere counters if you think about it. I'm a small rift here since everybody is not in the right place at the right time. I don't know why they're like not paying attention to what's going on mid. But now as soon as I spawned it here, they want to. Man, stay. They need to stay here. Alright, he can die. Okay. Actually, he's not gonna die. I hope I don't give out shutdown. Alright, I think I'm good here. I'm gonna try and kill this minion and get the move speed. And I successfully did that. Run through the turrets. They're not paying attention to me at all. They should have focused me a lot harder. They could have killed me, if we want to be honest about that. But they didn't. I was tanking the turret. I was greeding for that, honestly. That was next level greed. I don't recommend doing that. I'm not going to even go for Vayne either. I don't recommend greeding like that at all. That's just like a thing that I still need to stop doing. But I mean, I consider like even if I die for that, it would be worth, but honestly I don't think it is, because I would have gave up like a lot of gold. But that makes a lot of the work easier when you do take that tower without dying. And the thing is, ideally, when you win a situation or scenario like that, you just want to back, like straight up. I just want to elaborate on this because it was sort of a mistake. I feel like I made a mistake then, because usually, I'm gonna admit this is a flex queue game, but usually, like if this was like a ranked solo game, I would have died there for real, because it's just greedy, man. And how the game might have changed. Never know what they would have did off of that shutdown. So what I'm trying to say here is I really lost my train of thought on what I wanted to say. But just back, man. When you get a I spawned the rift late, but just back when it looks really good like that. Even if it was like a little bit of slither HP on the turret, just get out of dodge. Don't be greedy. Don't overstay. Especially when your teammates start dying too. Get out of there. Man, they're taking out my ward. I just placed it. I don't like that. Alright. He flashed. I'm not gonna stay because, man, he hasn't dying rage. I'm not gonna stay. Well, I can go back in, but I'd rather not. It's a lot of them here. Yeah, let's get out of here. I backpinged that, man. I didn't want to be on there. See, that's what I was saying, like the tide of the game could change. That would have been really smart by Terry to come through here. I'm not gonna follow those pings. I should have full mute all, but I'm not. I'm untiltable at this point. I already know what's going on. Like, imagine if well, actually, I really don't think it would even be a smart idea to imagine if I were to die here and then what happens. But just if I would have died here, it would have been bad, like really bad. Pretty much is what I'm saying. So I'm hoping to get lucky here and he face checks this bush, maybe. So double dot, I procced the, he's dead. Double dot is basically when you already procced the Q inside the bush, they don't see you coming. If you predict where they're gonna walk and you already have that dot activated, you want to smite them first, walk up to them with the free Q proc, and then you hit Q again on top of them and they will die. And he flashed. Usually people don't expect the burst. He died straight up. Like, you got deleted. You got bursted. So if I play my cards right, I can solo Baron. But it looks like everybody's pushing. So I'll start pushing with them. Even though my blue is up and it's a fat wave pushing top, I'll be able to just back and handle that. And ideally, optimally, hopefully, we can end the game. I'll help them end the game, in a sense, by backdooring. They're in the hip. They don't see me doing this at all. They don't even know what's going on. Got Triforce. I almost got Triforce. When I back, I'll have it. That Sheen really helps. Helps a ton. So now they see me, so I'll go ahead and back off. Did he really ult for me? This dude tilted, man. He's mad that I killed him, so he wasted his ult on me. He's like, man, we gotta get this Udyr. He killed me in one shot. Boy, he cheesed me. I mean, I'm surprised that his teammates actually started trying to follow up on that, and they almost, like, they thought they'd almost get me. Like, they over here running. Futile chase. Don't know why. But, you know, it's fine. I'll get Deadman's next for another item. Or ZZ Rot. I really do like ZZ Rot too. Enemy team hasn't touched me. We did get Earth Drake. I don't even remember getting the Earth Dragon, to be honest. I don't even remember doing it. But, I'll probably get Deadman's because I'm really squishy. I don't feel like dying either. I do want to rot though. I do want to rot. I'm greedy, man. I want every single item that I can get. Like, maybe I could just get health. But, man, I don't know. This is the only things I can afford. And besides, rot would be good if I could finish it as soon. Like, if I finished it next and started backdooring. I don't think I need it, but I don't think I need rot. I just like the item so much that I'm willing to build it here. That's pretty much it. The game's pretty much over if you think about it. Because there's only one turret we gotta get. Then that's top. It's halfway gone. And if I get a rock soon, then we can easily just drive it down from either lane. You really do want to push the lane first that's almost dead, or that has the extra turret. And I like to split it. Ideally want to split that lane. Don't. Just push bot. We got our ulti. I mean, if I wasn't typing, I might have been able to run up to her, but you know, there's plenty of opportunities to kill this 1 in 4 Vayne. I don't care. So Ezreal is killing them mid. That's fine. Meanwhile, I'll just take these turrets. The best play here is to go 1-0-4, like one person top, which is me. Nobody mid since supers are already pushing in the lane, and then you have your team go bot. Then the game ends. Simply. But fortunately, Ezra got like really fed. He has 10 kills, so you know, that's how that went. Pretty simple game. So we don't have any ults. Pop that turret with my Triforce. Wow, that's a pretty good team fight. They can handle that by themselves, right? They don't need me. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the turrets. Maybe I can flash on this dude. Yeah, I can probably flash on him. Nice. Alright, that's GG. I wanted to beat this game quicker, but that's my first game of the day, my warm-up. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Like I said as well, subscribe to the channel for more informational content. Whew. Nice. Calculated. I'll see you in the next one. 0 deaths. Peace.